Welcome to the Net Zero Exchange, a series of discussions about how we transition to a net zero economy in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, curated by sustainable smart innovation specialists Cambium LLP. In the Net Zero Exchange, we hear from experts in business, economics, environment, technology, social justice and politics, as well as innovators with a potential climate change solution that can address the threat of climate change. Through these diverse points of view, we offer insights to providers and adopters of net zero carbon solutions that will enable all of us to achieve a net zero UK more quickly. Today we are joined by Richard Lanyon-Hogg, visiting professor at the University of Sheffield and Director of Informatics at the Advanced Manufacturing Research Centre. Richard, in previous sessions you have set out your thoughts on the technology developments in the context of the net zero challenges ahead. With this in mind, what would be your top 3 tips for CTOs?
Okay, I think number one would be to unpack your supply chain. And also your supply chain. I think it's an imperative now by organizations to understand better what their environmental footprint is in the acquisition and consumption of products and services within their facilities for then onward digestion by whoever their consumers are. I think that's the first thing. I think the supply chain is critical. Right. And I think commercially, from looking at a supply chain, what the COVID crisis has taught us is that many supply chains are actually quite fragile. They're fragile because they've been able to operate at a low risk in an agile manner. But I think we will see a move from just in time to just in case. I think that's what will happen. So I think for any company, look at your supply chain. I think the second thing I would do is I would actually look at the people that enable the business, because the most important asset of any business is not its intellectual property, it's not its signing stream, it's not its revenue performance, it's not its cost management, it's its people. People are the most important part of any business. I think the third would obviously be to examine the technologies which you use in the development of the products and or services which you supply, and examine the architecture of those technologies to, first of all, ensure that they are fit for purpose, but also that they can be utilized better, maybe by embracing other new technologies to support that second area which you need to address, which are the people, and that first area which you need to address, which is the supply chain. So it's the side of the supply chain, it's the people, it's the technology. And if you look at the old model of the old eras of computing, we always used to talk about it's about people, process, technology. And the process you could regard as being the supply chain, the people are the people, and the technology is the technology. So in some respects, it's not as if it's a radical re-examination, but it's just an examination that needs to be undertaken.
That's it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. To keep up to date with our discussions on the Net Zero Exchange, please subscribe, and if you would like to participate in the exchange and to express your point of view through blogs or interviews, please get in touch via the Net Zero Exchange group on LinkedIn. Links to our speakers, our LinkedIn group and our curators Cambium LLP are provided below. Check out their website for further essential insight on the implications for selling and marketing of any net zero carbon solution. You can also keep up to date on new net zero innovation activities in the UK in the lead up to the Glasgow COP26 Climate Summit taking place in November 2021. But for now, thanks for listening in.